To be like the Rolvac, you must think like the Rolvac, said Keldar proudly. And how do we do that? Said Romeo. I have this book, The Way of the Rolvac by Aldous. Where did you acquire that? A wordsmith, many years ago in my youth. At a sum, said Keldar. I've studied it in my youth, but grabbed it from the library in my house the other day. If we're going to build this army and take control of the door on the island, we're going to have to wrestle it from those Rolvac, Morgan Haas and Vodrick Jarl, whoever. Bit of a camp there. That's the one the Confederation wishes us to take possession of. They've moved on to the old city of Penvash for the most part, where there is another door accessed by the star globe they have in their possession. This we know, said Romeo. Calfor has informed us of some of the details of how the world ring operates. We need to build an army, said Keldar. I know many wrestlers and warriors here in the Waif who are disenfranchised with Rovak from time to time, on the sorry end of a sword from time to time, rebelling against the community of the Ravlish Islands, which favour the Rovak. It's not that hard to do, Romeo, our esteemed leader. It's only a few hundred warriors, said Soledad to Romeo. If you build a force of 3,000 or 4,000, we can take the island and wrestle it from the Rovak, and build the keep which Calfor is paying us handsomely for, and with our share in portfolio in the partnership banks. Get it right. Romeo needed to work with wisdom and skill. He was a man coming into his prime, who had been hired by Calfor the Wizard on behalf of the Confederation of Wizards to wrestle control of a island in the Ravlish Isles, which the Rovak controlled under Morgan Haast, which had access to a world ring. They were to wrestle it from the Rovak, whose force was only meagre there, concentrating more subtly on the old city of Penvash's door, where they were settling into their strength. They would get the job done. There would be battles, there would be fights, but they would wrestle control of that door and build their keep, and the Rovak would be defied. Rebellion against the Rovak with a mercenary force. This was the ideas permeating Romeo's brain. But he had the aids of the wizards on this occasion, who formerly helped those Rovak warriors in earlier times in Ola Milan, but everyone wanted to rule the world, and a wizard disdained a warrior unless he was of service.